Right hand, mdwog, in the building, in the place to be. You happy? Yeah. I thought we got a agreement with everything, but I guess she's okay. Back from saying she's lame. We should get it together. Not to be weather.
Can't hear you properly, yo.
You hear me now?
Yeah,
Yeah. So what's good, player?
going down, man.
You already know, man. Out here official like a run for the whistle. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But I'm just trying to get it in with you. You know what I'm saying? To see if the world is doing you justice. I mean, you see what's going on out here in these streets. In terms of like, the shit that's going on in the industry. Because you got Kanye West back to the best. Stu's the best. He's going up against DL Hugley. DL's got some disparaging things about him.
Yeah, I can't hear you, bro.
It's straight twice. Shit like that.
Yeah, I can't hear you properly. Barely.
How about now?
Getting closer.
We good?
Now I can hear you.
All right. You have to clear that up a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
My volume was a little bit low on the computer.
Right.
A little technical difficulties. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Back at it.
We back at it.
Back at it.
Oh, for sure. All up in the motherfucking face. You know what I'm saying? But what I noticed is Kanye West. I know it's his family and his children and all, but I feel like he's going through a lot, you know. Like he's a new billionaire, you know.
That's what it is, really and truly, because nobody could tell him nothing. So
9 billion is a lot of money, man. He passed Oprah. He passed everybody. Michael Jackson. He passed Robert Johnson. He passed the guy that created BET. He passed Jay-Z. Like
he passed Jay-Z.
hell yeah. Kanye got more money than Jay-Z.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, he letting this chick make him go crazy and shit like that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, because he's so on his own high horse with the money, that anybody that would tell him something sensible about the situation that actually been through it, he probably won't listen to because he's so high up on his horse right now.
You think so?
Yep.
For real, huh? You know what? You could be right. You could be right, man. No one can't tell him nothing, right?
So he's gonna do a bunch of dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't gonna listen to nobody because nobody could tell him nothing. And he's gonna find himself in a world of mess.
But the reason why no one could tell him nothing is where it's at. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's where it got him where he's at. So it's like, why should he turn back now? You know, and not trust his own judgment, which I understand. But it's like they're making a spectacle because the kids are involved, and you got this dude Pete Davis. Kanye be walking around like the Black Batman, and Pete Davis look like the Joker. You know, Pete Davis.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's rough. It's rough. It's looking rough out here for Kanye.
Kim Kardashian don't know if she want to be Harley Quinn or fucking Batgirl. You know what I'm saying? It's all fucked up.
Yeah. She don't know if she's coming or going, like, for sure not.
You know?
But I mean, okay, I get it. It's your family, but at the same time, you have so much money that you could. Ultimately, it's about the kids, right? So he could finesse the situation to where he gets to spend the time with his children that he ultimately is probably what he's upset about, and you probably save money that way too, like, because it's one less person he has to worry about. But I can't say nothing. You know, it's his first time family, so the man don't know how to act. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he's billionaire. Plus, he's a
So you think the money got to his head or
madman.
the
Yeah,
bride?
to his head. Nah, the money didn't get to his head, but like he doesn't know how to act.
You don't know how to act.
He ain't never had no kids before. He probably don't know how to, you know what I mean? Just keep it player. You don't know how to keep it player. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's all it is, right? Because he's like autistic, you know, so he never really had that upbringing of how to, you know, talk to the ladies and. Well, he's from Chicago, man. He should have a little bit of a game about himself. What do you think?
No, for sure. He not to say he doesn't have game. For sure he has game.
Yeah,
But
no game.
I mean, it's like
$9 billion worth of game. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that
obviously.
$1 billion worth of game. He got nine. Kanye should come out with a show $1 billion worth of game.
But I'm saying though, the man, well, that would look crazy. You'll probably have to make the whole set out of money.
That would be sick though, because now you're talking like Billy talk. You're talking about taking over islands and shit, creating, you know, communities and neighborhoods. Anyway, but yeah,
$1 billion, bro, that could build a nation, bro.
yeah, that's nation building talk right there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. That's a nation you could do with that.
And you know what? That's $1 billion idea. I think
Yo,
I might do it.
you take $1 billion to Africa,
$1 billion worth of game.
$1 billion to Africa, and you buy. Let's just say you buy 400 acres of land.
They ain't gonna sell it to you. That's the thing.
But you have $1 billion, bro. You could buy that times 15.
They ain't gonna sell it to you. That's daylight.
Who's
But
there?
they will negotiate something with you to get that money from about 100. Mighty, look, 400 acres. I'm sure it's been tried, but after 400, 500 years of slavery, we still haven't gotten no type of land over there. That's some crazy shit. That should be land that's given to us. You know what I'm saying?
Naturally.
But now, even if we want to buy it, they still wouldn't give it to us.
Where's this? Which part is this?
That's in Africa in general.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think there's a lot of black folks that have money that try to invest on the continent that aren't from the continent, but they don't get, for some reason, it's not being reciprocated. You know, it's not, money ain't turning the way it's supposed to. So it's like you want to invest in Africa, but you can invest in Africa, but other ethnicities are investing in Africa.
Right.
It's a weird dynamic, you know. To say the least. But what I really wanted to say is like, why do you think DL Hugley is going out of his way to try to make Kanye look weird and shit?
DL Hugley's a prick at heart. He probably got a comedy special coming up soon.
And Steve Harvey's coming at him too, like.
And
But like these guys, like why are they caping for Kim so much? I think it's kind of like a political thing because you know DL's is down with the Democratic Party,
right.
like a motherfucker, right? So it's like.
It's already a wrap.
You know, he wants to show that Kanye's a Trump supporter, this supporter, so he's not to be trusted type bullshit. You know,
That's the narrative they're trying to spin on the man. Right. But look, what you have to know also is, okay, so DL Hugley is he's a comedian, right?
yeah, DL Hugley.
So obviously they're gonna speak on the hot topics. I don't know if they had a beef before this. Did they?
I don't think so, man. But he's caping for Kim, and then Steve Harvey's getting into it. I'm like, Steve, he's from Chicago, just like you. How you going? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You like trying to railroad Kanye because he went after your man's DL. What I understand, Kanye's unstable. He's gonna react the way he reacts, but you shouldn't like use that as some type of like bragging chip, you know. The man's unstable and he wants his family back. I mean, Granted, I wouldn't go to the lengths to try to get a kid back like that, but if he feels a certain way about it, who we the judge, you know?
Right. No, I agree. I can't. That's what I was saying before. Like, the man's never had a family before, so he don't know how to act when it comes down to it. But I also feel like it takes somebody who's been through some kind of experience similar towards that, so they can give the man a little bit of game. But the question now is, will he actually take the game if somebody was giving it to him? Would he see it as game if somebody was giving it to him?
Ah, exactly.
Dismiss it because the person is not a billionaire. That's the question.
Okay. And my response to that would be, why should he listen to you? You got 9 billion.
I agree. This is where it becomes complicated.
I understand it becomes complicated, but what's the complications?
I mean, Kanye acting out in a certain way that the average person would not go to due to the fact that he's a billionaire. And, not to mention that he's also low key damaging his family a little bit by acting out.
So she don't got no part to play in it.
Nah, she definitely got a part to play in it. I ain't saying that. It's 50-50. She did the other half, but his half is still a half. And he's adding to his half every time he does some wild shit. But I would just rather the man deal with it how, like real playeristic. Like, you can't be getting caught up in your emotions. You know what I'm saying?
But he has a different broad every other day.
That's another thing too, right?
I mean, the broads ain't. I don't think the broads ain't got nothing to do with it. You got money. You got different broads, but is he? My whole thing is it good for his brand? You know, what he's doing, because Kanye is known for his antics.
Right.
I think he knew all along what he was got himself into, and now he's just trying to expose the family and how they deal with men,
right?
And at the same time have his little fun being a crazy narcissistic motherfucking
billionaire.
Because I tell you, man, he looked like a black Batman, and that other nigga Pete Davidson looked like the Joker. Am I lying?
Nah, that's facts.
But let's go ahead and listen to what DL Hugley had to say.
All right, bet.
So DL Hugley responded to Kanye and said, "Ain't no way in hell I'll ever be scared of a dude that wears I Know What You Did Last Summer, Team DL." And then he said, "Kanye, it's too bad that you acting like a nut. Won't stop Pete Davidson from bust on." DL, he was just going in on Kanye. He said, ain't it weird that Kanye is supposed to have all these goons who kill him, but not one of them will get his prescriptions filled? Here's a thought while you on your way to kill me in Calabasas. How about somebody drop by CVS and pick him up for Xanax? LOL, Team DL. So apparently, you know what I'm saying, he having fun with this. Yeah, he was having fun with this. And Kanye West saying like he's like really serious, really going through it. And it's all over an old interview. This interview happened weeks ago. Like, I guess the clip just got to him or something. Like, he reacting to, like I said in my other video, DL Hugley just said Kanye West needs some help. And with all that money, he would just be a lame, like one no girl want him. Especially if you look at the type of girls that he got. Ever since he got famous and the girls that he been seen with, he been seen with Amber Rose, Kim Kardashian, you know, the other girl, the other white girl, and now this new Kim Kardashian lookalike. So it seems like he always go after these certain type of women that he felt like he could never get if he wasn't rich and famous. And all DL Hugley say he's acting like a stalker, acting like an insecure child. And he is. Every time something happens, he goes straight to online like that. And it's Pete Davidson, like Kim Kardashian's boyfriend. I would be like, hey, bro. How he acting like he a grown ass man, rich. You would never see no other big rapper with Kanye West status.
Should be the one to talk about Kanye, but we discussed it, because Chase Black, but like I'm crazy, and we both know which side of Kanye is at the wheel right now.
Hi from Staten Island. It's date night for Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson.
It's a different experience for sure.
If you look at the media, that's not what they're promoting. That's not what they want. They want it to be a new wedding, a new episode, a new TV show.
As you already know by now, Kim Kardashian filed for a divorce from her husband, Kanye West, in February this year. The 40-year-old Skin CEO decided to end her 7-year marriage over what she cited as irreconcilable differences. Kim has since begun dating Pete Davidson, while Kanye is currently dating 22-year-old model Venetria. But despite this, Kanye has not been able to leave Kim alone, and Pete has finally had enough of it. Pete has been constantly expressing his annoyance towards Kanye in many ways. So what exactly did Pete say to Kanye? Let me break it down for you. In case you didn't know, Pete Davidson slammed Kim Kardashian's ex Kanye West as, quote, mentally ill, and for being a jackass in a resurfaced Saturday Night Live clip some years back. In the resurfaced old SNL clip, Pete poked fun at the American rapper on a Weekend Update skit years before his date with Kim this past weekend. Pete started, Kanye, I know you're like, no, this is the real me, I'm off the meds. After a dramatic pause, Pete then replied, take 'em, as the audience laughed. He continued, there's no shame in the medicine game. I'm on them, it's great. The comedian landed another joke and said, if I ever got on a plane and the pilot said, I just want all of you to know that this is the real me flying, I'd jump out. Pete went for the final blow and said, being mentally ill is not an excuse to act like a jackass, okay? At this time, the audience whooped and hollered. Colin Jost replied to Pete on the skit, asking, so, is there anything Kanye could do to win you back? Pete replied, saying, yeah, there is, and I'll tell you in a way that Kanye understands. The comedian pulled out a red baseball hat that read, Make Kanye 2006 again, as the audience laughed and cheered. Pete and Kim were spotted grabbing a secret dinner together last night in Staten Island, according to TMZ. And if that is not crazy enough, fans recently discovered that Pete also broke the Universal Bro Code. This happened recently when Kim's fans discovered and mocked resurfaced photos of Kanye having dinner with Pete at Nobu in New York City back in January 2019. The pair were also joined by Kim at the lavish meal, as well as rapper Kid Cudi and actor Timothée Chalamet, to celebrate Cootie's 35th birthday. Kim shared 3 photos of the unlikely group smiling while seated around a dinner table at the time, captioning them, "Happy birthday at Kid Cudi." After the images started making their rounds on social media, fans began joking that Pete was breaking the bro code with Kanye. The user shared one of the group photos and captioned it with a line from Kanye's 2016 song Real Friends. "Real friends, how many of us? How many of us? How many jealous?" Another commented, "Pete managed to steal Kanye's girl, goddamn." A third posted, "Pete and Kanye are bros? That's some real shit." Kim also admitted back in 2019 that she had so many messages about Pete after their group dinner. She said she got more DMs from my friends, from my gay friends, from my straight friends, everyone asking me about Timothy and Pete. Pete also joked about the gathering during an appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon in April of that year. He admitted he thought the meal would be only him, Cudi, and Cudi's manager, so he decided to pay for the bill. The actor panicked when Kim and Kanye turned up, although he described them as sweet people. Pete confessed that Kanye suggested they sit at the special room in the back, and was ordering stuff that's not even on the menu, the crazy stuff. Looking back, it seems like Pete actually stole Kanye's girl. Everything started on Friday the 29th of October. Kim and Kourtney Kardashian headed to Knott's Scary Farm in Buena Park, California, to enjoy a little terror at the start of Halloween weekend. They were accompanied by Travis Barker and Saturday Night Live's Pete Davidson, who rolled the roller coaster hand in hand with Kim. At the time, a source told People magazine that they actually just hung out together. Travis knows Davidson through Machine Gun Kelly, and Kim recently performed on SNL to rave reviews, so it made some sense for him to be there. But Kanye, quote, didn't like that Kim held hands with Pete on their date. The rapper asked the Keeping Up with the Kardashians star not to show public displays of affection with anyone until their divorce is finalized. And Kanye, who Kim filed for divorce from in February, allegedly thinks their intimacy, quote, doesn't look good for her or their family. A source told Hollywood Life, Kanye was really put off by Kim holding hands with Pete, and he did not like it at all. He asked Kim to please refrain from showing PDA with anyone until their divorce is finalized. He told her that it doesn't look good for their family, and it doesn't look good for her or in the eyes of God. The Yeezy mogul shares 4 kids with Kim, North 8, Saint 5, Chicago 3, and Psalm 2. The insider alleged that the Donda rapper has been in touch with Kim's mom Kris Jenner to try to learn more about Kim and Pete, but the momager, quote, wasn't giving up anything. The source claimed, Kris's biggest concern is that Kanye will try to use this against her in the divorce proceedings, but the truth is that Kanye is no longer considered part of the Kardashian family, and it drives him crazy how quick they were to dismiss him. The insider added, they hang in the same circles, so they will be together from time to time. And as if holding hands isn't enough, Kim shocked fans when she kissed the King of Staten Island actor during the sketch of Disney's Aladdin on Saturday Night Live. During the scene, Pete, who was dressed up as Aladdin, confessed that he might not be able to handle his partner sexually because she is a lot of woman. Kim responded, Aladdin, don't worry, I'm sure that you're more than enough man for me, and leaned in for a kiss on the magic carpet. Immediately after the episode aired, rumors that the two are now dating began to spread, as she has recently split from Kanye, and he recently parted ways from Bridgerton's Phoebe Dynevor. A source told Page 6, Pete was more supportive than anyone in the cast when Kim hosted. He went out of his way to make sure she was comfortable, and even took time to privately coach Kim to make sure all her jokes landed. It's the only place in the world where staff is not discouraged to date. As if that's not enough, the Skims founder used her opening monologue on the show to joke about her divorce from Kanye. I've been very blessed in this life, and I'm grateful for everything, honestly. All the ups, all the downs, she said, adding, I mean, I married the best rapper of all time. Not only that, he's the richest black man in America, a talented, legit genius who gave me 4 incredible kids. So when I divorced him, you have to know it all came down to just one thing. His personality. I know it sounds mean, but people keep telling me that comedy is genuine. And if there's one thing I strive to be, it's genuine. Kim also threw shade to Kanye's failed political career on the show. Pete Davidson has been romantically connected to a lot of high-profile women, including Kate Beckinsale, Phoebe Dynevor, and was also in a brief engagement to pop star Ariana Grande. So if Kim Kardashian did fall for him, we wouldn't blame her. Pete and Kim have equally thrown jabs at Kanye for interfering with their budding romance, and maybe it's time for Kanye to leave them alone. So let me know what you think about this whole issue in the comments section below. And as always, thanks for watching.
Or there you have it. Magnetic.
Yeah. So it goes, man. I didn't know this guy had 4 kids, though. That's crazy.
And this is what Steve Harvey said.
Person to project his anger on. Yesterday, Steve Harvey gave his opinion on DL Hugley West fiasco has been this week. As we already know, Kanye and DL have been going back and forth with one another all week long after Hugley gave his thoughts on Kanye's recent online behavior regarding his soon-to-be ex-wife, Kim Kardashian, and her new boyfriend, Pete Davidson. Earlier in the week, Kanye has been very candid with his threats towards DL, even going as far as letting his followers know that DL also stayed in Calabasas, just like Kanye. On DL's talk show, he recently let listeners know that he spoke on the phone with Kanye in a private conversation.
I ended up getting him on the phone, and I listened to it for like 15 minutes. I'm my kids and this and that. And he said, "You said I'm stuck." I said, "Because I believe that to be true. You are stuck. I believe that." You just have to go back and you. I said, I don't care what you say. I don't care your opinion of me. I stand on the fact that I think your behavior is dangerous. I think you're a stalker, and I think you're indulged too much.
As always, DL continues to combat Kanye's attacks with humor. However, after this convo, Kanye took his shots at DL again, but this time using DL's own tactics by making fun of him. This grown-ass man picked this outfit out himself. Is he influential or under the influence? Funny thing is, we'll probably end up being friends. I used to defend this nigga back when he had work. Like, nah, he funny. You just gotta watch it 1 trillion more times to get it. In the midst of this, Kanye also made a random post about Michael Shea, saying, "I got a lot of love and respect for this guy." Now, this could be sarcasm since Kanye did offer to pay Michael Shea double his salary to stop working with Pete Davidson at SNL. Michael denied the offer and said that he would agree if Kanye agreed to triple his salary instead. Kanye will also go on to target Trevor Noah that same morning with a post joking, "All in together now, kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. Oh Lord, kumbaya." Another comedian that Kanye could possibly take shots at next is DL Hugley's fellow Def Comedy Jam alumni, Steve Harvey. Steve decided to chime in on the situation between DL and Kanye by saying, "Look, man, come on, dog. Pull up, man. It ain't what you want. If y'all do get to scrapping, all my cash on DL. We from an ass-whooping era. DL ain't your problem. Don't go out there against that man's family." So what do you guys think about Steve Harvey's defense of DL Hugley? And is nobody allowed to say anything to combat Kanye? Let's talk about it more in the comments below. And save the day for the latest news and comedy by subscribing here to our YouTube channel and follow Comedy Hype across all social media. For Comedy Hype News, I'm John Ott.
Shit, you know that's a blind man. I love him.
There's a Dame Dash's Rockstar video. You seen that shit?
That's hilarious.
So what do you think about the whole ordeal, man? I think that Kanye is crazy. Like, Kim Kardashian was a whore, bro. You know why he wanted Kim Kardashian? Because she was the most sought after chick at the time.
Mm-hmm.
and he just wanted to like put that under his,
Mm-hmm.
belt. But then he wanted to wife her up and everything like that, knowing damn well she was just trying to find an angle.
Right.
That's her thing, right? Reality TV and all this shit.
Trying to find a way to fit into it all, eh?
Yeah. Because who gets married, has 4 kids with somebody, and runs off with a fucking dude like the Joker? Takes meds and shit. Mediocre comedian. Shit don't add up. Unless Kanye's personality was that bad.
Nah, for sure. Kanye is like a big kid. Too much money, man.
That's what I'm saying, yo.
You see what he's doing. You see how he goes with his fashion.
That's what I'm saying. I think this keeps him in the tabloids. Keeps him in the tabloids. It keeps him in the media.
Mm-hmm.
And it keeps him like now I heard he's gonna come out with his own social media platform. Like he's
Right.
He already stole his album on that little gadget shit. So no one can get he killed that shit. And now he wants to do his own social media platform. That's some boss shit.
I think that would work too. I think it would actually work.
Hell yeah. It's $1 billion idea right there, bro. They're all billionaires, no?
Yep. That's the Billionaire Boys Club for real.
And the way Kanye would do it fly as fuck too. All this shit, bro. Making music and all types of crazy shit. This dude would do it like that.
Yep. So now Kanye is gonna be in a fucking whole bunch of legal battles for his children, right?
For Comedy Have News, I'm John Appa.
Think so?
It seems like Kanye may have another person to project his anger on. Yes, sir.
Well, not
I
yet.
don't think so, yeah.
If it goes left, it might be. If it goes left. Right now, it's just a spectacle, but
no, I think Kanye's getting the best of this because people are looking at it like the man wants his kids and his family,
Mm.
And you got this dude that's on meds that only like the real Kanye haters that are like, just think about it. What's it to them, The man has $9 billion. Like, do you think he cares if you say he can't dress or he's crazy? I don't know. It's just funny to me. So.
Right.
Like, are you gonna tell are you gonna tell what's his name? the dude who made Tesla.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, you gonna tell Elon Musk he makes shitty cars? No?
Mm-hmm.
Or you make shitty cars?
Saying Kanye's on that level, eh?
Yo, Elon Musk, you make shitty cars, yo. You know?
But at the end, he actually is on that level. That's why it's like understanding the man's personality.
Yeah. He'll say, oh, he can't dress and all that. No, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
The man made a billy off his shoes, bro. Off shoes. Right. No, man.
Right.
I think that would make him a trendsetter. I could be wrong, still though.
No. I mean, it is what it is.
Let me hear what DL had to say though. DL be capping a lot.
You can't throw in his 2 cents.
Well, my whole thing is why are you even worried about what Kanye's doing though? I don't get it. You ain't gonna get the pussy. Oh, let me check.
Just talking about the way I dress. Now we know all them voices have room. That's crazy. Here's the thing that I find ironic. He's arguing with me about a woman neither one of us had. You know, I don't know if as Kanye says that God doesn't love me. I've often asked that question myself. But I do know this, that if you have such a connection to God and you're such a conduit to him, that you can summarily have him omit his grace from me, then that would be a God that would be a hitman. I don't know if my family, as you say, doesn't love me. I've asked that question before too, but I do know that I can go home without somebody calling the police. You say I'm broke, but I know that you're broken. You say I'm a has-been, but I know you never have been happy. This is an incarnation of the same guy that we see all the time. But you know and I know that it is the empty wagon that makes all the noise. You are acting in a way that I have said and say over again, it's dangerous. And every day it is teaching young boys and young girls that this is appropriate. Every day we hear a story about some dude that picked up a gun and shot some girl or hurt some girl or did something because they think it's appropriate. It is not. It is not okay. As you say, we're going to be friends one day. You could never be my friend acting this way. It is inappropriate and it is dangerous and it is scary. And there are people, and if people really love you, all these people who say they'll kill for you, if they'll peel a cap on you, how come they won't push one down, twist it up, and get your medication out? They won't do that? You have managed to grow bigger than mostly any star ever has and smaller as a man at the same time. You're fighting Trevor Noah. You're fighting magazines. What you want is something you're not getting back. And if it's the God that you believe in, if that God you serve and always are talking about, maybe this is your trial. Even Jesus was in the wilderness for 40 days. Maybe Job had trials, but it's the way you handle it. You get to act stark raving mad and your cult pretends like it's okay and it is not. Right. You can deride anybody you want. I tell you this. I'm a man who can say honestly that I'm the man now that the little boy I was always wanted to be. Can you say that? All of your money, all of your power, all of your fame, does it satiate you? He don't got a lot of money. Look where he is. The truth of the matter is as big as you are, as small as you're acting. You've decided to make this a spectacle for your own benefit. And there's nothing godlike in that at all. You've decided that you want what you want at all costs, and you rend and you tear to get it. And the whole time people enable you by telling you, oh, it's just him. Or it's just... So the truth of the matter is, if a woman were acting just like you, they would already be in a conservatorship. Ask Britney Spears. Ask Wendy Williams. People abide you, and it's dangerous. It's setting a dangerous precedent. If you can talk those people into wearing them stupid ass Yeezys you wear, you can talk them into hurting somebody. You're a person people look up to, and you've decided to act like this all the while you are extolling the virtues of God. What God? What is there God like about that? You want? Oh, you're a pawn for the left. It wasn't me who said that black people slavery was a choice. I'm a pawn for the left. It wasn't me that said Harriet Tubman didn't free nobody. She just said on the white word for the white man. It wasn't me that wore Trump of Donald hat from Donald Trump, one of the most racist, vile people ever. It was you. You have a lot of fans and a lot of people that buy that. I will not. The fact that you would give my address out to people and I'm getting threats to this day is unconscionable, and I do not forgive it. Man to man, I don't fear any man on the face of the earth, especially you. If I had a problem with you, I would never say I'm going to send my goons. It would be me. It's all you. You're small, and you're acting smaller, and you're diminishing whatever legacy you have in front of our very eyes. Look, Kanye, if Jesus can walk, you can too. Of course, it'd be harder with those I know what you did last summer food so.
Ouch. You got a point.
Yo, went all the way in, hein?
Est-ce qu'il faut toujours choisir l'option avec les frais les moins élevés? Pas nécessairement. C'est le remboursement après déduction des frais et les conseils dont vous avez besoin qui comptent vraiment. Investissez sans compromis avec RBC.
I like how he said it's not what you got, it's about how you handle what you got.
Yep.
He said it's not about taking the loss, it's about how you handle the loss that you're taking. And it's true. You don't gotta go all the way left with it. But he might not even be going all of. Well, yeah, he did buy a house across the street from her, so that's kind of creepy. But then again, no, it's not, because he wants to be close to his kids.
Exactly. What the fuck? I go to daddy's house to go right next door. What's the problem with that? And it's better for the kids because more security.
Right.
No. Shit, who would have thought? Kanye would have worked on his way up to 9 look. Well, it's a thing of, like, you know, wagged their finger at him like, oh, you rich billionaire. Just because you're rich, you can't, you know what I mean?
Right.
That's how I was looking at me, like even Kim was disgusted with the money.
Who?
Even Kim was like, "Oh, you think you're gonna treat me any way because you got more money? You got money like that?"
Right. Well, yeah, this is it, you know. You can't be doing a bunch of reckless shit just because you have a certain amount of money and certain amount of influence.
Right. But I think Kim needs to
weigh her shit. Nah, that's for sure.
Needs to own up, bro. Because at the end of the day, like, okay, you don't want to be able to do whatever, but that's still the father of your children. So the way you act is the way the children are gonna see, you know,
Yeah.
and they're gonna grow up eventually.
And mimic that.
You know? It's crazy. I feel like I don't know, man. There's a genius in Kanye, but at the same time, there's a
Scared little boy.
yeah, like a look, like a shallowness. I guess that comes from not being understood, you know, most of his life, I guess. But still, you know, at a certain point, you gotta let it charge it to the game, man.
Right.
You gotta charge it to the game. And this little Dirk interview, man, I seen this shit. This shit's funny as hell, man. What do you think about the little Dirk interview, man? On $1 million worth of game.
Classic interview. Very original. Very real, genuine, heartfelt.
What do you think?
Very transparent. Very stern, but yet very gentle. No, it's a good look though, man. You gotta check that shit out.
It's a good look. Do you think Wallow and Gilly was shook? It was in Chicago and shit.
Nah, they definitely were shook. They definitely were shook, but they held it down the same way. I feel like they were comfortable. Well, somebody was.
Gilly didn't look. Gilly didn't
Look
look.
at him still.
Gilly looked like he wanted to be there, like. But thing looked shook still. But he wasn't shook though. He was just apprehensive of these little young whippersnappers. And I get it, you know? I get it. But I feel like it was a good interview. But Dirk could have gave up a little bit more, you know? I feel like he was asking a lot of questions with questions and shit like that. Like, he asked them who was the top 5. And they talk about different things and all that. And it's like, I don't know. A little tip for tat. I mean, what you think? Yo, cuz.
Each tape you got better. The lyrics got better. The rhyming got better. The delivery got better. The body language got better. What is it about, you know, because a lot of young cats watching this and they want to be rappers. A little homies from around the way watching and want to be rappers. From right here, dudes in the back.
Yeah.
What is it about, man? Discipline, and how do you stay consistent?
No, I've been doubted. You know what I'm saying, by the world. You know what I'm saying, when being able to go to shows and do music, you know what I'm saying, we weren't getting the support that we supposed to be getting. You know what I'm saying? We feel like we was global, so it's like, are we global coming on our show? Niggas want to go on supporting us and shit. You know what I'm saying? But really my motivation was like, outside of my kids, my family was on growing up being locked up. We had Sue locked up at the same time. Didi locked up at the same time. Rondo. So it was like, shit, we need jail money. Motherfucker, how we rapping all this rich shit. We really ain't have it for real, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we gotta deal with that. Make sure they straight, make sure they family straight. I gotta make sure I'm straight. So it's like, we gotta beat the odds.
Why is it that a lot of times when artists they get on, they be up, but I walk in this room and everybody dealing with you like they see you every day. Why you never left?
It's how you move. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and this is why I be telling everybody, like, when you're a rapper and you high end, it's like the people that's in the trenches or below, that's not where you at, they still get looked at as you. So it's like, if everybody in the city rapping, they homies fresh as hell, and I'm rapping, I got the money, but my homies both as hell, they already be looking like they're gonna take care of the nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's all he preach about. That's all he, you know what I'm saying? I always look at like, I ain't gonna be able to take care of everybody, you know what I'm saying? But I made a way for a motherfucker to eat. Like, if I take that one, I know he can take that 10. Like, that's what I do.
Yeah, they can vouch for that. And see, that is very important because, you know, a lot of times you come up and you just, you know, people just disappear. And it's like, it's hard for people to connect because, you know, everybody telling you to separate. The industry telling you, the executives, they get you in the rooms, they be like, yo, man, you know, fuck your people, man. They separate dudes from managers. They separate dudes from people that was down from day one, putting a dollar to them and just being there in their corner. They say, you don't need them no more. Come fuck with us. And I know it had been situations with you, but I know they didn't give you offers. You can't, you know, average motherfucker wouldn't refuse to separate yourself. And that ever happened, like, but they really be like, yo, man, you gotta.
They told me that my whole career. Like, even when I won shit, they like, man, leave that nigga alone. He bad for business. But I love him to death, my best friend. You know what I'm saying? You just somebody just came in, so it was really on me to lock in and know it was real. Now, in the beginning, when I was fucking with Def Jam, it was like, I was kind of lost because I wanted it so bad. They wanted me to do pop. I'm trying to buckle down and do that shit just to get, I'm saying, just to get shit going, because I was scared to tell my niggas I was broke. I wanted them to feel like I was rich. We competing with other rap, like, it was the thing with us, like our pride thing, but it was like, now it's just like we together at this shit and we ain't stopping, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a gift and a curse when you're a rapper in a label and the people was like, you know, yo, you gotta lead them, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta can't have this, it
was niggas out with on a daily basis telling me to leave motherfuckers there around, leave from who I'm around.
Absolutely.
Leave from who I love.
Right. It's a gift and a curse with that a lot of times, because a lot of times, you know, they saying it for safety reasons. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of times when people
safety reasons, what you mean?
No, I'm saying, you know, like, oh, you know, niggas be in the shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no.
But it's anybody, bro. It's like, you gotta know how to move.
Absolutely.
Like, it could be a motherfucker right now. It could be me. I could be in hell. You got $1 million cash. We on live.
Wait, before you go any further, let's talk about that. This never happened, man. You know what I mean? He came to $1 million worth of game.
With $1 million.
With $1 million, man.
Listen, man, it's going down.
$1 million cash on the table.
Cash, man. No bullshit.
No bullshit.
Count it.
Oh, shit.
Count themselves. Shit.
No, we ain't got time for that. That'll be a whole other show. You know what I mean?
No, but it's like, this is what I'm connected with, so I want to just show them different, you know what I'm saying? And it's how you move, like I was saying. It's like, I could be on live right now. Got the whole world watching, they know where we at. That's you. Now something happen to you, the next person gonna be telling you, like, see what happened to him? But we down here, we chilling. We ain't looking for that shit. We ain't thirsty as hell to be seen. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, absolutely.
Like, all the shit come to us. Roll them straight, pulling got all the holes in the city. They got everything. Right? They don't got to be on live. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And if you got the right team around you, they always gonna protect the nigga.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? They always gotta understand.
But I'm the niggas like, why even put them in position? Why go live? Because we chilling. Like when we do this, we family time. We ain't looking for nothing different.
Absolutely. And you gotta understand when it's family time and when we on, party time, turn the camera on time. There's a difference. You gotta be able to separate that shit at all times.
That's why it'd be like that though. Like some artists put themselves in that position too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Be chasing and looking for it so much that they get themselves in some trouble.
And some artists, their careers go down when they disconnect themselves away from their people.
Ooh, bro, this ooh.
I'm just saying a lot of artists, because a lot of artists know me.
He's good. This motherfucker. Listen, let's just be for real. Durk show. He's getting good with journalism.
The reality is, all artists say, I'm from the streets, I'm from the hood, I'm this, I'm that, I was this back where I'm from. And the reality is, a lot of them wasn't. So a lot of them be rapping another nigga's life. They hang around niggas, they see niggas, they see what niggas doing, they good at observing shit, putting that shit in the music and expressing that shit in a good way, which is talent. But when they disconnect from them niggas that they rapping about and they no longer around them niggas, sauce. You ain't got no sauce no more. Shit. Because you wasn't really rapping about you, nigga. You was rapping about little shoot 'em up. Yeah, you feel so it's a difference. You know what I'm saying? And maybe some niggas need to get away because little shoot 'em up is a little too crazy and you can't mix with what I got going on. So you gotta weigh that shit out.
That's real. Now, 7220. Describe why that's gonna be the album. For those that don't know. A lot of people don't know.
Yeah, but I feel like at this point, like I got a bigger fan base, like the biggest I've ever had in my career.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about yeah, so it's like some people know the story and some people don't. Who fans probably want to see, but they want to see like what made you go through what you go through. Who you naming the song, you know the faces. So it's like I just want to get them like my grandma's like what I started at. I'm gonna give them a whole picture over again.
Just the education of what everything that went down and was produced from that house.
And for everybody that knew, it's like reminding them. So I feel like this is gonna be like the biggest.
That's what it's about, man. Now oh man, I told a couple niggas I was coming to holler at you. Niggas, they like this motherfucker. You fucked a lot of niggas Valentine's Day up due to the fact that motherfuckers, dudes be out there doing whatever they doing and chicks just keep sitting to your shit. Yeah, well, I need to get treated. I need to be spoiled like this. You know what I mean? You got motherfuckers working on the McDonald's budget that's under pressure. You put them niggas under pressure with this shit. Now, you young and you so transparent with your relationship and just love. What is it like this? How do you what is love to you, man? What is this about to you?
I ain't gonna lie. In the beginning, it was just like I just want to fuck all the hoes. I'm gonna tell bro I fuck more hoes than him.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like when I was at my lowest point, like when I would tell you I was fucked up, it's like that's when I met her. And she had me in the crib, right? We 50 deep in the house, deep as hell, ain't no furniture, ain't shit in that motherfucker, but we talking about we rich as hell. Then when she came, she was like, I ain't gonna come between you and your niggas, but you can't have your girl over here with no furniture, 70 niggas in the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they really put a thing on me where it was like, get on my shit. I call my manager, like, man, I need a house. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, teach you. Being 70 deep in the house, we ain't had no fucking bowls or nothing that motherfucker. We were just thugging it. That's when Vaughn first came home. And it was like, you made me like a little boy. I'm like, no, I can't do this. So shit, without her, I'm probably still thugging right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So Eddie gave you $1 million worth of game.
Mm-hmm. $2 million.
$2 million. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Smart
man. Now, listen, man. Like a lot of dudes, and you turn the whole street ring up, man. The crime wave, motherfuckers out here breaking their neck to try to get some engagement rings and shit, man. This shit getting crazy out here.
That girl gotta deserve it.
Yeah. Oh, talk. She got to. And what she do to deserve it down there? See, this the part. They got to deserve it because everybody saying they this woman, but they wasn't shooting in the gym with niggas.
I don't know. Can't speak on them.
A lot of them think they deserve it just because they look good, because they ass fat.
No, I ain't
because they titties up on the fence, they puppies.
Yeah, I ain't
trying to hop the gate.
I ain't never like look for a relationship.
You don't deserve it.
I ain't never really looked for a relationship, right? So when she did that and really got me on my shit, I'm like, let me see what's to it.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by Game Time. One thing about Game Time, it has 15 million users. Right now, you need to download the Game Time app. Listen, redeem dollars, DOLLAZ. Listen, you're going to get $20 off your first.
On the music. I ain't gonna say like that because we working on that album. We finna go record a lot of new songs. We've been had some songs. I'll probably make a few songs that's around the name. Mention the crib.
So you always got the work ready.
Sure.
Absolutely. That's how you gotta be. When a lot of youngins, they don't understand that you gotta treat this shit like a 9 to 5. Motherfuckers gotta get up every day, wake up, drive their car to work, punch in at 8 o'clock, get off at 5 o'clock. That's how you gotta treat this rap shit.
Yeah, a lot. In my position, it's like a lot of people be like, man, what you doing in the studio? Looking at, you got all the Richard Millers, all the chains, but it's like you spend that shit more than you get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm in that motherfucker 24/7 because I know this shit can be gone any moment.
Absolutely.
Some of the hottest motherfuckers in the world. I'm gonna let you name them later, but
yeah, they done dropped off the planet Earth. You feel what I'm saying?
Now, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be the one that could have made it type shit. Like, I want to make this shit like last forever. I got 8 kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's $1 million worth of game. All the youngers, I don't want to let this shit go over y'all heads. If he, to me, and to most of the world, the hottest nigga in the game right now. If he in the studio 24/7. And you a young nigga, and you not trying to work as hard or harder, you don't want to win. Because he already winning. He could be saying, fuck it, I'm gonna go take a vacation to the Bahamas, then I'm gonna go to Costa Rica after that, then me and my woman, we gonna go over here, then we did after that, we go. No, even if he doing that, he getting in the studio. Because you gotta keep fucking working. Because the next nigga's coming up.
Yeah.
You not right? Yep. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm moving on y'all last.
And they in Arizona, and they in Minnesota, and they in Philadelphia, and they in New York, they in New Orleans.
Everybody still your competition.
Right.
The rappers you hang with, ones you call your brother, everybody's still in competition at the end of the day.
Right. And
they trying to see who can go number one, they can stay the number one the longest, all that.
And you got millions of young kids all over who've been listening to this nigga since they was 10 years old. And now they 20, they 21. And they done got all his cadences down. They got everything down. Yeah, I'm talking about everything. Hey, you wanna know that block when that shit was going on? You know what I'm saying? They got all that shit down.
Oh, sure.
You hear what I'm saying? And they got a little bit of them in them. And they want to be the next little Durk. They want to be the next motherfucker Smirk. So if you ain't working as hard as him, you don't want to win, man. And if you working half as hard as him, go get a motherfucking job at Macy's, man. Point nigga to them polo tees when I come in a medium slim fit. You hear me?
Well, you know, a lot of us, especially a lot of youngins in here, dad's in the penitentiary, been in the penitentiary their whole life. Now you got your dad back on the scene, man. How do it feel, man? Like y'all just, he hear grandpa, he got the kid. Like, how do it feel, man?
Like a load off my back. I'm saying, and it's like feeling crazy to even know like I got my mama and my dad. I'm saying, I never been one of the ones who could say that. Like mad as hell, bro, got their mom and their dad in the house together. Yeah. So it's like now that he here, it's like he teach me everything. I'm saying knowledge wise. Then he's so on point. Like he come around and see like, I watch him. I'm saying like that's probably something I've been missing.
That's good. You was able to reconnect. Reconnect with your dad. Like
26.
26. That's a long time, man. And it's a blessing, man, that you got him out there. And the homies even seeing him move around. Because he get them sprinkle game on them. You know what I mean? So that's important to have the OGs around like that. Especially, OGs is not trying to be, be moving like the young niggas. You know what I mean? Because there's a respect level there more.
Yeah, I hate those.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's funny because one of my homies, my young nigga come and holler at me, yo, man, we ready to boom, boom, boom. I said, no, what's going on, man? He out here. And I think a lot of dudes in our age rank, they don't understand that you can't be out here trying to fuck the young hoes in a young nigga's business, posting up on the block with a nigga, passing the blunt with a young nigga. They ain't gonna respect that, man.
Right. You pass the blunt to him.
Yeah, come on, man. No. You want to post? I'm talking about not if you're posting up on the motherfucking set with him. You ain't supposed to be posting up. You see what I'm saying? I ain't saying like, you know what I mean? That's cool.
See, that's the difference. It's like, ain't none of that shit out here.
You see, it's different out here. See?
Yeah. Right, a couple of them.
I mean, like, that's why they run like Gil Walker. They gonna run his ass about it. I told you, gonna post up down there. Get your old ass out. Kick him in his ass. Get your stupid ass out of here, old head. You know what I mean? Get your dumb ass off the block. I told you, I see you. Yeah. I mean, let the guy go, boom. He run all this dumb shit. You know how that nigga been a track star his whole life. You know what I mean?
You won't be alone. It's like nothing we've really ever seen before. And like nothing we're likely to
newsflash. I've been waiting for this fucking moment, man. When you gonna get this nigga a groupie of the decade motherfucking certificate? This nigga always in the car. I'm like, yo, man, listen, cut that shit off, man. You keep banging Durk all fucking day. We gotta put some type of different tunes. I'm trying to hear some slow shit, man. Fuck, man. That nigga here, this shit be the way song.
My man.
That nigga the way motherfucking song.
Because I know I'm an old head young boy. There's a difference. You an old head. You know, so I'm riding around. I'm banging Durk. I'm banging Thug. I'm banging the Baby. I'm banging Lil Baby. I'm banging different niggas, man. You banging Diana Ross, Whitney Houston.
You know that ass nigga.
I mean, I'm every woman. You know what I mean? He banging that type of shit. We different, man. You an old head. I'm an old head young boy. I play basketball.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in shape. You know what I mean? I give my woman more than motherfucking 4.5 minutes in the bedroom. You know, we different.
This episode of $1 Million Worth of Game is brought to you by Coinbase. If you're looking up to level up your financial portfolio, it's always good to, you know.
To me, honestly, just being fair, I think that Drake and Durk are the two biggest artists. And I like the Baby. My top 5 would be Drake. And you know, I already tell you I don't listen to Drake. But I understand his power. And this ain't in no order. But my top 5 would probably be Drake, Durk, Vaughn.
No, we gonna ask you your top 5.
I mean, mine is R.I.P. Leroy, you know. Thug and the Baby. That's why I be banging.
Yeah. I mean, who your top 5 in the game?
Shit,
right now,
hard, man. It's kind of hard.
It ain't hard right now.
No. Hold up. I want to hear this.
Duty Low.
That's right. He better say it to niggas.
Booger 600. I listen to all the guys before I listen to anybody.
But when you listen to the guys,
my top 5, like in the game.
Yeah.
I listen to right now. We get Lil Baby. Here we go. Gotta say Future. Yeah.
Who else?
Gun and Thug, all them come in one package. So I said, Who Shiesty?
Free Pooh, man.
Free Pooh.
Who Shiesty for sure.
Okay.
What's happening?
Ain't nothing happening, nigga.
What's your top 5 right now? That fell off.
A lot of niggas fell off, man.
I ain't do all that. I tried to get out of it.
Yeah, what's your top 5 that fell off, nigga? What is wrong with you?
Give me 3.
Give you 3, nigga. Be scared, nigga.
I can't do it, man.
See, that's where I think Durk comes off of a little, you know, arrogant. Oh, well, it's a top 5. That fell off. Nobody's been insinuating.
I can't do it, man.
I ain't want to say it myself. Go ahead.
No, the niggas fell because I don't be trying to hurt nobody because there's a lot of niggas that fell off that still running around out here thinking they popping.
Like who?
you know.
Go top 3.
I can't do it, man.
Who your top 3 niggas that fell off the mountain, man?
Oh,
Broke
man.
their
You ain't
legs.
scared.
No, I ain't scared, but
Who's your top 3?
I ain't scared, but I know we got influence to really have
You
motherfuckers
BRR,
kill
man.
themselves.
You bitch
So I'm
that
gonna pass
referee,
on this.
man.
I'm gonna pass. I gotta pass, man. I don't want to hurt a lot of rappers, man.
Give me 2, man. Fuck. I ain't fuck 3.
2 niggas that fell off the cliff,
I
man.
can't-
Broke their motherfucking legs.
My mind fucked up, man. I got a little contact now. I don't know. This shit, that's some good shit. I mean, I can't do it. But
It's another
he know, niggas, you know. Oh, it's just different. Listen, you really turned V-Roy up, man. And it seemed like before he passed, he was going into a different place. You know what I mean? He was more active. He was happy because when he came to the crib and we sat and kicked it, and we talked off with joint, he was just in a different place mentally. His mind was somewhere else.
Like what?
Like it was like, all he kept saying is like, man, I'm seeing more things. He said, I'm seeing more things. It's just getting bigger for me. Life is getting bigger. Because when we called him, we knew that he was at the pace where as though he was scoring into a different level. Because $1 million worth of game is for a selective person.
For the real.
But it's like, we knew he was ready to cross, so just like Poop, we knew it was coming. And he sat there upstairs, he was eating cheese, and he was like, man, I just feel different, man. This shit feel different. Yo, who cooked that food? What's the name of that spot? Soleil Chicago, shout out to them.
Soleil.
You know what I mean? All the, you know what I mean?
Soleil Chicago.
Soleil Chicago, shout out to them. Miss Bridget, what's up? What's up, sis?
And it's snowing like a motherfucker.
It's snowing out there too. But what I'm saying is like, he just was like, yeah, man, this shit getting big. Because I always tell a young nigga to stay focused, do your thing, man, get your money, run it the fuck up. Because I said, man, like him, he was on 2. Listen, the nigga was on 1,000 flyers, so I know he was doing good. Just like you, I just seen you on 1,500 flyers. And the whole newsflash, if you want to know if a rapper not hot, if you ain't on the flyer 8 weeks, something ain't right. I'm gonna just say that.
Cool. I'm good about you for I leave. Don't worry about
it. You ain't no nigga. You want 3, 4
you
flyers.
You ain't gotta say no names. If a nigga ain't got no flyer up this month or the last 3 months,
I'm talking about 3, 4. I'm talking about 3, 4 a week.
You ain't doing that.
You in trouble. Like I'm just saying, you ain't got no flyers out. Ain't nobody booking you. If ain't nobody booking you, don't nobody want to see you. If don't nobody want to see you, you ain't moving and shaking around this motherfucker. So
you hear that? Don't nobody want to see you ain't moving and shaking around this motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? So let's put it all into perspective now. The man is motherfucking $1 million worth of game. Hard cash. $1 million. I mean, it was a good interview. But I feel like Durk is a little ahead of himself. Just speak more about the lyrics, you know, content. I feel like he was speaking from a point of view of, I'm getting this money, and that's about it. He's actually doing good. Oh, man, just a little bit too arrogant. That could be wrong. At the end of the day, I like the fact that, you know, while it's the real, I mean, he spoke his guts up to them about making it out the hood, you know, and doing something with their lives, you know. Shit is set up fucked up. You know? I ain't supposed to be like that, bro. It's just the way it is. So the shit that we're going through on here, not even a comparison. Some people gotta go through this. How's your blessing? This is a bigger world out there than just the block, you know. I'm rapping about this and that and third. Once we start getting to the knowledge and know-how, we can get back to lyrics. Well, maybe I thought for both. Bro, lyrics. Count. Yeah, now it's going to be a podcast. Good, man. An interview and me on the middle of the table. To make sure that all the group, well, if they got $1 million on the table, that's some real shit, man. $1 million. Can't get on that. Congratulations. All that. You better put you in that $1 million and talk about it. Y'all got a team right there. Quick jobs, right? All that. So I know you start good. Oh, look at that rubbish. My people feeling cool, cool doing what? I gotta need that. You know that was, you know, it's where it's fucking. That's it. You ready? You know what? Look at each guy. That note. Shout out to you tomorrow. Shout out to you Lord Dave. Next time, just look on this side. I feel like we gotta get into this zone on top. Thinking what you do, sorry. That's all I got to say. My story, keep it real in the field.